Alright guys, so Season 4, or technically Epic Games Season 4 of Rocket League just came out. The new Rocket Pass, all that good stuff is out, all your rewards are here. So if you don't know, go grab them. Start doing the new challenges if you've taken your break from Rocket League. First thing I wanted to look at were all of the new decals and the rewards you get for being a certain rank at the end of the last season. Now honestly, I'm not really a fan of these. These don't move enough to, warrant being like a champion reward. I get like the gold and silver and bronze ones fine, but the platinum and up ones gotta be doing more than that. Same thing with the gold explosion. It's fine, but I'm probably not even gonna use it for more than a game or two. But that's not what's important. Let's move on to the Rocket Pass. So first impressions, first thing, Tier 1, just bought the Battle Pass. I really like the car. It's different. It's a bit more bulky and off the ground than a lot of the cars. Most of them, especially recently, since Epic Games have taken over, have been really flat, low to the ground style cars. So I like the car a lot. Now, for these low tier things, I don't really have a lot to say, right? I mean, they did a good job of putting the good stuff towards the end of the Battle Pass. Typically, they'll have something really cool every 5 or 10 tiers just so that you're interested throughout the entire Battle Pass. You're constantly getting good things. Now, maybe I just don't like all of this beginning stuff and they're still trying to do that here, but I feel that they took all of the really cool stuff that you're going to be using for the whole season and put it in the last 10 tiers. Now, this tier 19 boost, that's not bad. I'll probably use that when I get it. And I mean, there's some cool stuff in here, like the freaking rock wheels and some of those stupid stuff, like the watermelon car and, some stuff here and there. For the most part, like some of these decals and like the wheels, like they're okay. I'm not going to really equip them. They're whatever. All the cool stuff's really at the end. I do like this hat though. And it really depends on, how you like your content. If you'd prefer something cool every 5 levels, then you're not going to like this season as much. Me, personally, I think I like this more, where just all of the really cool stuff's at the end. That way it motivates me to actually get to the end and not just get to tier, 15, get the one thing that I want, and then be done. This way I actually push myself to get to all of that really cool stuff. I haven't looked at the seasonal challenges yet while I kind of catch up and get to some of the cool things in the Rocket Pass. But if they're anything like some of the ones from last season, they're relatively new to the game. If you don't know what they are, they're just challenges that last the whole season. That's why they're called seasonal challenges. But anyways, some of them are kind of crazy. Like, there was one last season where you had to freaking, place a certain place in a tournament. Like, that's fine. Like, as long as you give that to us early on, I can just get it out of the way and get it over with. Hopefully there's not too many of those. There's some crazy ones that I think they did a bit too late in the season. Last season, like, they break it down to stages 1, 2, 3, 4, and they release them throughout the season. There was a stage 4 one or a stage 3 one that was like 250 shots or something like that I wasn't able to complete. And as you can see here, we're getting into the really cool stuff in the Rocket Pass, just sidetracking here. I mean, the boosts, the wheels, this decal, I don't know how I feel about. This is probably one of the weaker ones up in the last 10 tiers, but everything else in here, same thing with the goal explosion though. I wasn't a big fan of last season's The Flag, but I don't know how I feel about that one. I do like those wheels. This body is really cool for this car. I've always liked the final bodies that you unlock on 70. Now, I did dig around in the item shop just a bit to see if there was anything unique or cool for the start of the season, the first day of the season. All the people with their big bucks are going to be on. Maybe they'll throw something crazy in here, but for the most part, it's pretty tame. Nothing that you haven't really seen before. There's no new packs except maybe the Athena's Garage pack. I don't think was here last time I played, but I'm not certain on that. But that's pretty much all I have to say. Like I said, the seasonal challenges aren't anything too crazy just yet. I'm really bad about getting centers, so maybe that 100 centers I'll struggle with. There's that tournament one on the left. Like I said, thank God, just says play in a tournament. You don't have to actually win or get to a certain place. You can just get out immediately and be done with that challenge. Thank God, because that would have been a struggle. But overall, I would say I like this Battle Pass more than last season. I didn't really use, I don't think, anything except for the car from last season. I don't think I used any boosts. I don't think I used any wheels, or maybe I used a trail. I think the trail was just about the only thing I used from last season. So a lot of the stuff, like I said, in those last 10 tiers looks really cool. It's just going to be about not getting it to for another, couple weeks or a month. But when you do get to it, it all looks cool. You'll get variants of all that stuff at the very end. If I had to pick favorite things, it would either be, I'm not certain, to be honest on it. If I'm being real, I really like the decal at 63. 65 is definitely the weakest thing in the top 10, but I also really like the boost. And I think that boost painted would be really cool. If they gave you it in like titanium white, that boost would be awesome. But that's just my opinion. Maybe I'll really like this goal explosion also. Who knows? You guys let me know what your favorite thing is in this Rocket Pass. If you beat the whole Rocket Pass already, if you just paid to finish it. I also really like those wheels. But you guys let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.